Hey guys, this is Bharatwaj with Phone Arena, and you're watching the unboxing of the XOLO Q1000. So the Q1000 is part of the quad-core series from XOLO. It has Q700, 800, and now we have the 1000. You saw the Q700 and the 800 unboxing before, and we are bringing you the Q1000 now. So as you might have noticed in the earlier XOLO unboxings, the box is very similar. So let's get right ahead to the specs of this device. So this is also a very me too device in terms of specs. We have seen a numerous number of uh, devices in the market with very similar specs like this. So yes, it has a 5-inch 720p display with 294 pixel density. It has a 1.2 GHz MediaTek MT6589 processor, and of course has the same PowerVR SGX 544 GPU. There is a 8 megapixel autofocus camera with backlight illuminated sensor and a 1.2 front facing camera with a similar backside illuminated sensor. It has full HD video recording over at the back, and there you can see 1 gigabyte of RAM, 4 gigabyte of internal memory, and up to 32 gigabytes of expandable storage using the micro SD card. Pretty similar to what we have heard. And yes, of course, you have 3G, GPS, Wi-Fi, dual SIM support, and you have a 2100 milliampere lithium ion battery, and it runs on Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. So yes, pretty similar to most of the devices that are in the Android mid-range market with the fine screen. A lot of devices like that. So what is going to be the differentiator? Let's see the device itself. So opening up the box, you have the display, the device on the top. Let's take it out. Let's go through the device later, put it by the side and see what else is inside, because the box contents are pretty much a differentiator when devices are considered to be of the same specifications. So anyway, you have a scratch card bundled in, which is quite nice because everybody buys scratch cards with their phones these days. And inside this compartment, you have the 2100 milliampere battery. That's a lithium polymer battery there. Let's keep that aside. You have the micro USB cable, which is pretty normal. And thankfully for a white phone, you have similar colored accessories. That's the micro USB cable. And here's the 3.5 mm headset with mic and in-ear earphones. Pretty nice, nicely built with steel tips and all. Anyway, and then you have the quick start guide and the warranty information and safety and legal information with perhaps the SAR info inside. Anyway, that aside, let's get to the other compartment. You have the uh, micro USB adapter here. The USB cable goes in there, and this goes into the plug. This plug goes into the power port on your home. So yeah, that's about the box contents. Then let's dive into the device. So here's the device. It had the protective cover, but we have removed it. So anyway, that's the device. Uh, let's power it on by installing the battery. But before that, let's go through a quick hardware walkthrough. So on the front, you have the 5-inch 720p display, which looks quite dark uh, and less reflective. Over at the bottom, you have the Android capacitive shortcut buttons, home, menu, and back. And here at the top, you have the earpiece with a grilled mesh alongside the front facing camera, 1.2 megapixels, and you have the ambient light sensor and the proximity sensor. Over at the top, you have the 3.5 mm audio jack and the micro USB port. On the right side, you have the power button. Over at the bottom, you have nothing. This is the place for getting the battery door out. And over here, you have the microphone. If you can see clearly, that's the microphone. And over at the left, there is a special button for which we don't know the use of yet. And this is the volume rocker. On the back, you have the 8 megapixel camera with the backside illuminated sensor, a single LED flash, the XOLO branding, and down at the bottom you have the speaker grill. So anyway, let's open it up and install the battery then. So on the back you can see the innards of the loudspeaker there, IMEI details. You got the micro SD card slot here, the battery contacts, two SIM card slots. This is a dual SIM phone of course, and both are mini SIM slots. So let's put the lithium polymer battery inside and power on the device. So the display seems to be a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but anyway, let's power on and we will see. That's the XOLO logo there. Let me quickly wipe the screen. So there you go. That's the screen there, 720p resolution. Android 4.2, you can see the lock screen widgets there. The UI should be almost stock like we have seen in most XOLO devices. It's just starting up, so we are seeing a bit of a lag there, but anyway, it's quite fast. Quick toggles, brightness, and let's see the Android version. So there you go, model number Q1000, Android version 4.2.1, and that's the Easter egg right there. So that is a quick look of the XOLO Q1000. Just quick thoughts on the impressions here. The display looks nice, really nice, with decent viewing angles. The bezel seems to be really thin. That we consider is a great design achievement for a device of this kind, because we have seen thin bezels like these only in high-end phones like the Oppo Find 5 and the Galaxy S4 for example. This might be really closely sized to the Galaxy S4, and on the sides you can see a metallic strip there which is quite nice. This retails for about only 15,000, so the build quality is really appreciated. And on the back you can see a glossy finish there, just like the Samsung phones, but somehow it feels slightly better. That may be due to the sturdiness of the build. The buttons feel quite nice, and that's about it. Our first impressions of the device. So that's it for the unboxing and the first impressions or a first hardware walkthrough of the XOLO Q1000. Do hit the like button if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel for more unboxing videos, performance reviews, gaming reviews, benchmarks, video reviews and whatnot, a lot more. So do subscribe to our channel for a lot more. Thanks for watching.